Hey guys, welcome. This is Deepika from wealthandhealthmastery.com, and in this tutorial we are going to talk about site audit. What is site audit first of all? So site audit is basically to check the health of your website. So I assume you guys go on yearly checkups to your doctor, where the doctor is going to check your vitals. They're going to do some tests to make sure everything is good with your body. And if there are any issues popping up, the doctor can figure out those issues early on so that it doesn't become too hard to handle. So the same way, site audit is also very important. It looks at the health of your site and it tells you what are some of the issues that are happening with your site. Is there any critical issue that you need to take care immediately, and you can go ahead and fix those issues that will improve the overall health of your site. And there are different tools that are available like SEMRUSH and Ahrefs through which you can do the site audit. And in this particular video, we are going to see how to do the site audit using SEMRUSH. Before we get into that, let's understand the benefits of using or of doing site audit. The most important advantage that it gives us, it boost our search engine visibility. The way it does it is because site audit will tell you all the different problems that are there with your website. It will tell you if your site is too slow. It will tell you if your site images are not optimized. It will tell you is there any broken links, or are you getting any 404 errors on your website. It will tell you if you're properly using the meta description tags. Are you using proper headings on your pages? All of this issue will come up in the site audit. And if you fix those issues, the search engine visibility will improve. The second advantage is that it will identify any critical issues, critical performance issues. So if you are regularly doing your site audit and it has figured out that, hey, your website is not mobile friendly or some of the pages are not, then you have to fix those quickly so that your search engine's rankings improve. And that is why site audit is very, very important. And I will recommend you to do this at least once per quarter minimum, so that you can figure out your issues quickly and fix them. And then the progress over the span of months will definitely improve your search engine's ranking. How do you do site audit in SEMrush? So the first thing is, let's log into our SEMrush account here. And on the left hand side, if you scroll down, you have on page and tech SEO. Under that, click on site audit. Now once you click on site audit, you can create a new project. So I'm going to click on create project here. You enter the domain or of your website who you want to do the site audit for. So let's say I'm going to give some website acnecaresolution.com. That is the website I'm going to give. If you want to populate the project name, you can do that, but this is optional. And then let's hit the create project here. Then you're going to configure your settings. It is asking you limit of checked pages. Now, how many pages do you want the site audit for? So I'm going to choose, the minimum is 100 and you can go up to 100,000. Since the website is fairly new and we want this process to end fast, I'm going to choose 100 here. Crawl source is website. So basically, where do you want to crawlers to go? They want on the website or on the sitemaps, URLs from a particular file. I'm going to choose website here. And then, do you want it to send an email every time an audit is complete? I don't want it to do that, so I'm going to uncheck this, and then I'm going to start the site audit. Now, if you want to set up any crawler settings, you can do that. Let's say you have selected the user agent. I will recommend you to just leave everything as is. Do not change anything. And then the next one is allow and disallow URLs. Now, if you want the crawler to disallow some of the URLs, then you can add the link to those URLs on the right hand side. And if you want to make sure that it'll allow the checking for the pages with the URL starting with, then you can add them on the left hand side. So the left hand side is about allowing the URLs, and the right hand side is to disallow those URLs. Once you do that, the next one is remove URL parameters. Now, if you want the crawler to skip some of these pages who has these parameters set, you can provide the list of the parameters here. Bypass website restrictions. If you want to bypass any website restrictions, you can click on this checkbox. I don't want it to do that, so I will leave it unchecked. And then there is another possibility here is to schedule your site audit. As I mentioned, it is important to audit your site on a regular basis. You can schedule it to run every week on a particular day. You can do it manually every 3 to 4 months. It depends on you. Once you are ready, go ahead and click on start the site audit process. The site audit can take few minutes. Give it some time to run. So now it's savings. And now it will go ahead and start crawling your site, and it will tell you how many pages it has crawled. So it's going to crawl maximum of 100 pages. It will tell you about the errors. It will tell you about any warnings it has. So I did one of the site audit myself for this website called mytutorialrack.com. And it has crawled about 100 pages, and it has found some issues as well. And you can see here the overall health is about 87%, so it's fairly good, but it has about 33 errors and 132 warnings. 33 errors are very critical errors, and it needs to be fixed ASAP, whereas warnings is something that you can fix it. It's not too critical, but it's good to have them fixed as soon as possible. Tell you is your website is secured, so HTTPS is 90%. Crawlability, you can crawl most of the pages, so it's 92%. Performance wise, it is good. Internal linking is also good, means how you are linking from one page of your site to another page of your site, so that is also you are doing. Markup means are you using headings, do you have any description, meta description, all of these things are also there, so the markup is also 100%. Now the top issues that you have is 400 errors, so you are having couple of pages where this error exists. You have warnings at about 52 where the H1 headings are missing, so they have 52 of these pages where there is missing headings. Low text to HTML ratio means you are using more code on a page compared to the text, so this is not a good thing, so that's also a warning, and it is about 56. So these two issues are easy to fix when you are using HTML code more compared to the text on that particular page. This is that error that pops up. Long title element, so you are using long text for the title, and that 6 of them are these issues. And broken internal links, so within your site either there are some pages that you're referring to are broken, so you have to make sure that these are critical issues that you have to fix. Now when I click on this 33, open it in a new tab, it's going to list down all those 33 errors, and if you see here there are 15 issues with mixed content. Now when this error comes up, this error will come up if you are using a page which is HTTPS, but within that page you have some elements which are HTTP, that's when you get this error. Now how do I know it? It'll tell me what exactly the issue is. It'll tell here only embed HTTPS content on HTTPS pages. So make sure if you're going over to an HTTPS page, make sure every content on that page is also HTTPS. Now the reason you're getting this error is you have images which is HTTP, and then you are on the page which is HTTPS. Okay, so that is how I know. Similarly, if I go back here and if you go over to all, there are 13 internal links. Now if I open up this particular page as well, it will tell me where all this issue is happening and why and how to fix it. If you hover your mouse, please follow all links reported as broken. So let's say here what the problem is. These links are working, but the problem is you might not be able to access it. Okay, so here if I click on this, I can access this page. The page is fine, but still I'm getting an error. So that you probably have to fix it is there an access issue associated with the page? Now, if I go back and take a look at some of the warnings, you can see have low text to ratio, 52 pages don't have an H1 heading. So if you go here on this particular link, this particular page doesn't have any H1 headings. If you click on this, it will also tell you what the issue is and also tell you how to resolve this particular issue. So I have told you how to take a look at your site audit, how to figure out what the issues are, and you can also see what issues are critical and which are just the warnings. Make sure you address the critical ones ASAP, and it'll also tell you how to fix these issues because they are very easy to understand. And once you have practiced enough with SEMRUSH and you have done multiple site audits, you'll understand each of these issues and how do you fix them, because it'll tell you exact page where the issue is happening. I hope you have enjoyed this tutorial, and if you did, please like and subscribe to the channel so you do not miss any video from the channel. And be healthy and be wealthy. I'm going to see you in the next video. Till then, take care.